Hi, my name is Keanu, and today we have a very interesting video. We're talking about GTA 5 Online. There has been some controversy, to say the least, if you are an Australian trying to play GTA 5 Online at the moment, specifically when you go to the Diamond Casino. Now, if you go to the Diamond Casino and try to gamble, you will be hit with a message that says this feature is not available for you. This message is only coming across for players in Australia playing on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. And basically, within the last couple of days, the Australian government have decided that you cannot gamble fake money in this video game, which is so ironic considering every single thing that you look at these days on your phone, on the internet, is sports bet and Ladbrokes, and everything is just a gambling advertisement. And the fact that you can't even gamble fake money. Now, sure, you can spend real world money to get Grand Theft Auto money and then use that to gamble, but you can't withdraw your winnings and turn it into real world money. It makes no sense. Also, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto. This is a game where there is carjacking, murder, prostitution, torture, to say the very least. And the fact that you can't go into a casino and play blackjack with fake money, make it make sense. Make it make sense. But something like this gets me worried for GTA 6 when it releases. There's already rumors going around that we might need ID or license age verification to even play the game. So I am slightly concerned. Also, this game is rated R18. Realistically, you should be 18 years plus if you're playing this game. I obviously know there are people underage doing that. This is an R18 plus game, so most of the players you would think would be 18 plus. And the fact that you as an 18 plus year old can't gamble fake money in a fake casino in a video game, the only possible justification that there is for something like this is the fact that you can spend real world money to get in-game currency to gamble. But at that point, like, your money's gone. You're not winning it back, you know? You're not winning it back, you're not losing it. Once you put money into the game, that becomes in-game currency, and then you do with that what you will. It just bothers me that the government can't trust us with our money and our fun and our own time. It's a video game. It's a literal video game. And what is the difference between putting your money into a blackjack game online and buying a loot box? Both have a chance to get absolutely nothing. Both you can buy with real world currency, dollars, and get back absolutely no return. If it's shit, if it's a terrible item, if it's a duplicate, you might already have the thing. That's equally as bad as putting your money into a game which you gamble and then lose. At least you had fun playing blackjack, an actual mini game, as opposed to just spending money and getting a box. But kids are addicted to loot boxes. They are addicted. And if you are going to restrict gambling, then there has to be a conversation about loot boxes too, because they are literally 90% the same absolute thing. Now, I understand respecting and protecting children from things like gambling and these types of mechanics in video games. But this is an 18 plus video game. If the video game is 18 plus, it should be expected that 18 plus year olds are going to play it, and they should be able to do things in that game that they would be legally allowed to do in real life. I am 18 plus. That means I can gamble. So why is it playing an R18 video game in this country, I can't gamble there? I have more incentive to go to the casino now and spend my real money and lose way more than if I was just playing it in this video game online with friends potentially. I could literally be scrolling on YouTube right now, and I bet you there'd be a single or a few gambling ads that would pop up. And I don't have to be 18 for these gambling ads to pop up. You can see the hysterics and the wins people get. Like, those are the videos that go viral on Instagram and on the social medias. It's like people winning big, and they see gambling ads, and the second they turn 18, they think they can win. They go to the casino, like, because of all these advertisements that are completely surrounding them. But you can't play a video game and gamble. It just makes no sense. Please make it make sense. If you watch anything sports related, there are banners and billboards full of gambling advertisements. Those are the things that the Australian government should be focusing on. You literally cannot leave your house or watch a thing on TV or watch something on your computer or go anywhere off your phone without seeing a gambling advertisement. But for some reason, you think the biggest fish to fry is gambling in a video game that isn't even real world money that you can't withdraw from the video game. It just goes to show that people in the government who are making these decisions have never played a fucking video game to save their lives. You know, there was that question that came up lately, which was, what would you rather? Spend 6 months in prison or life in prison until your mum can beat Dark Souls? If I replace the mum of it all with an Australian politician, I honestly think my mum would have a better chance. I wouldn't take that bet. I think I'd take the 6 months in prison. There's no way. I think there has to be more responsibility of the parents if they have 17-year-olds and under children to watch what they watch and consume and play. Unfortunately, we live in a world where social media and media in general is all online and it's all consumptive, and parents have to keep up with the times. Video games are considered the largest entertainment medium in the world. The approximate revenue earned in the video game industry is between 180 to 200 billion dollars annually, compared to film and the global box office, which only averages 30 to 40 billion a year. That's like 4, 5, whatever X. Parents have to get with the program. If you are uneducated in video games and the contents of those video games, and you see that the box says R18, that's what you should go off. If you are a parent who is well versed in video games and understands what games are, what a potential specific game would be about, then sure, you should be able to make that judgment call on your own and trust your children. But we shouldn't be having the government intervene in 18 plus video games and stripping away content from players when I pay the full price of that video game. The US price of GTA 6 is going to be $100 US. In Australia, it's 160 Australian dollars. I'm paying full price on my video game. I want every single mechanic that everyone else gets access to. It is not up to you, the government, to tell me what I can and cannot do and play in my video games. I'm a grown-ass adult. I'm 28 years old. I can go and gamble and party and get drunk. I don't. But go party and gamble all my money away if I wanted to. If I wanted to, I could walk into the Star Casino right now and spend thousands and thousands of dollars and blow my entire savings if I wanted to in a day. But you're not going to let me play a video game with fake money when I paid full price for it. That's not how that works. And again, I know this is to protect children from these things, but again, this is not up to the government to do it for this specific instance. You as a parent have an obligation to know what your children are consuming. And to reiterate, if you are uneducated when it comes to video games, you can look at the rating. GTA is R18, and then you say you are not 18, you can't play that game. If you are versed in a video game and you know what is in a game, and you have an understanding of what a specific game and its mechanics and contents are, then yes, you can make a decision for yourself, for your children, if you deem it safe for them to consume. Really, this just worries me for GTA 6 when it comes out. I am very excited for GTA 6 to come out. Not excited enough that I'm going to play it on PlayStation, but when it comes to PC in a year after release, I'll play it then. But it worries me because am I not going to be able to engage with the entire story? Will there be a story mission or a side quest that involves a casino or gambling? Like the Cyberpunk DLC, for example. If you play Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty, in the DLC, there is a section, spoiler alert, I won't give story details, but there's a scene and there's gameplay where you are at a casino and you're trying to listen in on a conversation and stir up a conversation with an NPC over a roulette table. And you place bets in that game. What does that mean? I know GTA is an online video game, but like maybe that's where it starts. Where does it end? Am I not going to be able, are they going to do the same thing for this Phantom Liberty DLC? What are they going to do for future games coming? If GTA 6 has a side quest that involves gambling, do I get to play it? Now, obviously, that is an extreme case. Right now, it's specifically the online version of Grand Theft Auto, but we know the Australian government, and we know that it's a very slippery slope between one thing and another. And that's what I'm most worried about. Anyways, this is probably the first video on the channel. If you like it, please give a like, please comment, subscribe if you deem it a good enough video. It's probably going to be a shit video. This is my first, but I promise it'll get better. It's a life learning experience, but thank you so much for watching if you made it all the way through, and I guess I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.